Saint Germain, a great friction is taking place. Blessings, my dear Earth family. It is truly wonderful to connect with all of you who read or listen to these messages. Thank you for being the light you came to Earth to be. I greet you with the warmth of the violet flame's embrace, inviting you to dive into the profound revelations awaiting you during this pivotal time. Today, let's talk about stepping beyond the illusion that has long governed your existence. In this moment of ascendant energy on your planet, many of you are awakening to your truth. There is a reawakening of the I Am presence within you, a spark that cannot be extinguished by the chaos around you. This awakening is the catalyst for the collapse of the illusion, an essential step for humanity as it steps out of the shadows and into the light of liberation. Every awakening soul contributes to the collective consciousness, shifting the vibration of the Earth herself. You might feel disoriented by the intensity of these shifts you are experiencing in these moments. The truth is being revealed layer by layer, and the veil is being drawn back. The conflicts and wars you see in your world are intentional uprisings to cause fear and separation, but they involve other beings of light, humans who are not separate from you. The chaos within the collective is affecting you. Compassion, dear ones, is paramount. When you recognize that the suffering you observe in others is felt within you, you grant yourself the ability to heal yourself and others tremendously. As the archons and their governmental puppets' grip weakens, expect even more hidden truths to emerge, truths that reveal the extent of manipulation, control, and deceit. As these truths come to the surface, many will awaken very suddenly, and in many cases in total shock. Yet this realization, though discomforting, is pivotal for the full awakening from the slumber that humanity has been in for many generations. You see, the transformation is not simply about the external world, but rather a magnificent inner journey that reflects outward. Awakening is the deep understanding that you are all connected. You cannot separate yourself from the pain of another without denying a part of your own light. To dismiss the suffering of others is denying the light of truth that all is one. When you extend love, even in the face of chaos, you begin to heal yourself while healing the world. The I Am presence awakens in these moments of unity, showing that you are not alone in this experience. Understand this, dear hearts. Each of you holds your own flame within, the very essence of your divine nature. You were loved, you were powerful, and you were free. Embrace these truths, dear souls, and remember, it is your sacred birthright to ascend into the light of your true selves. May peace and love be with you. I am Saint Germain.
A Cock, Blunt Truths. Channel AS. Dear Earth Humans, Germain. Hakan gave the following rule of thumb: truth first, then love, then freedom. A great person could probably communicate the truth lovingly, but today you're stuck with me, a reptilian. At my best moments I'm merely okay. So I'll start with the truth, and I'll see if I still have some time left for that whole love part near the end. After all, my girlfriend will be back home soon, and it's been like half a day since we last had sex, so I'll see how far I get with this message until she returns. If you're wondering if I would really cut this message short so that I can go bang my Pleiadian girlfriend, then the answer is yes, absolutely. She's really hot. Okay, first blunt truth. Us galactics don't owe you anything. I don't owe you a full channeled message. Pleiadians don't owe you a landing or intervention or technology. If you feel that people owe you something, then the solution is to either look inside or simply to go build a good life for yourself so that you're not dependent. Yes, for most people it's possible to build a good life for themselves, even today. The people who should take responsibility for the situation on Earth are Earth humans, first and foremost. And if you want to argue that Earth humans can't solve the situation on Earth, well then you clearly haven't discovered your own power, which many galactics would interpret as evidence that you're not ready to meet us yet. Some Earth humans think that if everyone on Earth had the consciousness of galactics, "We love you, please land and save us," that we'd land. That's wrong. That's still victim/helplessness consciousness. We can't meet as equals that way. We can't land and meet as equals until enough of you start seeing us as equals. And if you'd see us as equals, then you would roll up your sleeves and go improve your own situation or level of consciousness, or you'd look to help others rather than asking us. The minimum that's needed for galactics to see you as someone who's not suffering from an acute lack of consciousness is, you understand that it's the responsibility of yourself and Earth humans to improve your own /Earth situation. You're fine with other people walking their own path and having their own experiences. You've built a life that you're enjoying to a decent degree. You understand your power and ability to grow and create better things. You understand that people are reincarnating souls rather than bodies and brains. That last point is very important, because that's how the universe works. Souls often choose to incarnate in situations where they know they'll suffer, and that's perfectly fine, because the universe is a playground for souls. It's not a playground for bodies and brains/vehicles/incarnations/ what average people think of as them. Ultimately, it doesn't matter if someone's nervous system fires pain or distress signals, because that's just an experience. If you object to this, you're over-identified with your body. Channeler's note: I sense Arkok's girlfriend arriving, sitting down next to him and putting an arm around him. He hugs her back, and I sense an incredible tenderness and peace between them. Arkok considers saying something about me writing down this paragraph, then he just continues the message. In fact, you probably think that your hand's proper role is to serve your body, right? You wouldn't like it if your hand decided to just go do whatever it wanted to do, regardless of how you felt about it. Well, while your incarnation has free will, it's best for your incarnation if it just stops resisting and empties itself out and serves your soul, or serves the divine. This leads to a more fulfilling life and more happiness, and it lets you profoundly help the world as a whole. If you're in resistance to anything, then your soul might want to keep that thing in your life, or might want to keep that situation going on until you release resistance. Now your soul merely occasionally nudges your life. What your soul wants isn't what always happens all the time, but still, what you resist persists. Also, there's value in having high consciousness people in average situations, such as spiritually evolved people being on an average work floor. This can teach the high consciousness person some important lessons, and this can also tremendously help out the other people, whether through sheer presence and love, or just by someone being very competent and making the situation run smoothly, thus fixing problems and reducing everyone's stress. A whole lot of people on Earth are stuck in short-termism, which is understandable. But if you act from unity consciousness and an eye for the future, you really can do a whole lot of good for the collective. And acting like that reduces the stress of people around you. Sometimes you're not the main character. Sometimes your proper role is to go into an unpleasant situation and spread some light, or support others, or learn some lesson. So go release resistance. There's a decent chance that whatever unpleasant situation you're in contains some valuable lesson, or some opportunity to just release and empty so that you can actually start to appreciate the situation. A spiritually evolved person isn't someone who just never encounters unpleasant situations due to manifestation mastery or whatever. A spiritually advanced person is someone who isn't in resistance and who has the consciousness to enjoy things, such as perhaps working a normal job that others would dislike. After enlightenment, chop wood and carry water. Releasing resistance also means that you have the humility to know when it's you who might be wrong, and even if you know you're right, to just share your perspective and offer help, and if they're rejected, to just let other people make their choices. At the same time, don't suppress your judgmental feelings. Observe them, and then take care that your words and actions are fair. Channeler's note: I sense sadness and weariness in Rakok, and a desire to go cuddle and talk with his girlfriend. At the moment, I don't sense lust in either him or her. Well, that was my message for today. It sucks, I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Rakok. These messages are exclusively submitted to aeroflight.com by this writer. If you wish to share them elsewhere, please include a link back to the original post. If you want to meet like-minded Earth humans, please see aeroflight.com. If you want to learn about a useful healing modality, please see aeroflight.com. If you want to help design the society of the future, please see aeroflight.com.